Hey everybody, so I promised that I would do a quick video on how I make my cornbread because I have an obsession with making tiny cornbread. So what I did was I have these little tiny tins. I don't know if you can tell how tiny that is by how I hold it in my hand, but they're super small, and I just oiled them with some canola oil so that the bread won't stick in them. What I have is a packet of Jiffy cornbread muffin mix. And to it, what I'm going to add is just 1 egg. Okay, so I'm going to add the egg. It's 1/3 of a cup of milk. I have almond milk because I don't use regular milk. And then the other thing I do is I add about 1/3 of a can of cream corn. Okay. Into it. And that's what I add into mine before I even mix it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix this all up real quick. And I have my oven preheated. I have it preheated to about 375. Because of the smaller muffin, or the smaller loaf pans. I don't want it at 400, so it doesn't burn the bottoms of them. Alright. Alrighty, so there you go. Super easy, quick cornbread mix. And then all I do is, I'm going to add them into the tins I have. So, each batch makes 6 servings, so I have 6 tins out. That way, I just kind of put it in, and it's about, and I try to make them as even as possible. And that way, they're all just individual servings. So let me show you here what one of them filled looks like. So you fill them about halfway, and that's about all it takes to equivalent to 1 serving. I'm going to do the other 5. And then you just pop them in the oven, and they still take about 15 minutes to bake all the way through. And that's all you have to do. And you can sprinkle chopped jalapenos into them also. That's another great thing I love to do. Jalapenos are amazing. It gives just a little kick without being too spicy. You just have to make sure if you add jalapenos that you chop them very small. You really want to dice them down. Okay. Let me see if I can finish these up real quick. Alright, so let me show you all of them filled real quick. As you can tell, they're not all the same, but they're relatively close in amounts. So I'm just going to take them and, oops, I saw the cookie sheet in here. Alright, and then I'm just going to take them and leave them on the sheet, and I'm just going to throw them in the oven and close it up, and I'll check on them in about 15 minutes.